Welcome back. I am continuing our journey with 31 Reasons People Do Not Receive Their Financial Harvest by Mike Murdoch. Today we are on chapter 10. So many people don't recognize a harvest when it does arrive. So if you don't know what a harvest is, I explained that in the last video about the seeds that you plant into your life, and the harvest is what comes of that. So seeds can be anything positive, anything wonderful that you put out into the world. A smile, a hug, advice, giving to those in need. Those are all seeds that will turn into a harvest. All the positive that you put out into the world with helping others will come back to you, and that is your harvest. Now, sometimes you won't recognize what a harvest is, but a harvest is everything positive in your life that comes to you. A harvest is having a roof over your head, having food on the table. A harvest is your friend giving you a hug when you're having a bad day. A harvest is the wonderful people that you're surrounded by. Waking up and breathing in the morning and being alive is a harvest. Your family, your friends. A harvest is having a job, having your dreams, having your desires. Those are all harvests. So it's all the good things in your life on a daily basis for your health. There are so many things to be grateful about, and it's important to recognize that the fruits of your harvest are coming in every day to you in so many different ways. We all get knocked down. We all have hard times sometimes. But when you really start to look around and see how blessed you are and where you're at and where you could be or where other people are in the world that have it much worse than you, be grateful, because those are all harvests in your life. People in your life specifically can be harvests. You may put those seeds out to have positive things come back to you, and some of your harvest might be a person that blesses you with something. It could be a person that encourages you to go for your dream, or encourages you to reach out for something that you never would have thought out of. That's a harvest. God is bringing that person into your life to encourage you to go in a certain direction. God may be bringing people into your life to help correct you. Maybe you're drifting astray, or there are some things that you could be doing better in your life. God is bringing these people into your life in order to give you a little bit more direction and steer you in the right direction of where your life purpose should be. People can come into your life to help strengthen you. And they can also be there to improve you in some way. We all need teachers, we all need mentors in order to better ourselves, because other people can see things in us that we don't see within ourselves. So we need guidance not only from God, but from the people that God brings into our lives in order to grow and to be able to manifest the dreams that we want, that greater financial harvest, or whatever wonderful abundant thing you want in your life. A harvest can also be ideas. God will plant ideas into your mind. Oh, I just had this great idea for a business. I want to do this. I want to make coasters. That's what I want to do. Whatever idea comes to you. I don't personally want to make coasters. Or hey, who knows? Maybe I do. But whatever idea you have, those ideas come from God. And that is a harvest. So if you're planting all those seeds, like asking for God, please help me, and putting out all that good stuff into the world, a harvest may be just that idea of something wonderful, whether it's something to do for someone else, or something, an inspiration for a business, or an inspiration for how you can improve your relationship and everything else. A harvest can also come from things like opportunities. So you may have an opportunity to increase your finances. Someone may present an idea to you, or an opportunity to add on, an extra part-time job, or a great investment opportunity. There may be other opportunities to increase your finances by someone wanting to partner with you on a new business, and it's something that you've always wanted to do. There's a lot you can learn from those situations. Opportunities can come around to help you maximize your standards of excellence, how you live your life, and how you hold yourself, and how you express yourself through the world, and how you influence other people. Opportunities may come around where, maybe you have an opportunity to move up in your career, and maybe maybe it's a financial increase, but it could be just an increase in how you're going to learn how to deal with other people, learning how to be a leadership, in a leadership role. You may be moved up to some sort of managing position, and maybe it's not a big raise, but it is a big way for you to be able to grow yourself, and to learn how to interact with more people and raise your standards of what kind of leader you are in the world. Opportunities can also unlock gifts and skills that might not be utilized right now. One thing I've always said is, people like to give me jobs. Job opportunities always come around to me, and it's true. It's one of those things that always happened. People see skills in me, and sometimes they just offer me jobs. Maybe there are things for you that God is bringing into your life to unlock a new skill set. A friend inspires you. Hey, come take this class with me. Or, hey, do you want to go check out this one thing that's going on this weekend? And you get there and you're like, wow, that's something that maybe I want to do. Or, hey, I think that's a really great opportunity. And maybe it'll unlock this skill that you didn't even know you had, or a gift of serving others that you didn't even realize you had. So a harvest can be so many different things. It can come from people, ideas, opportunities, or experiences. In this chapter, Mike Murdock also talked about, there was an offering and a tithing in the church, and he asked for everyone to bring up $58 for, the 58 gifts of God, something like that. And one of the people that were there that day came back a few weeks later and was like, hey, I never reaped any harvest from this offering that I gave. And he's like, oh, really? That's interesting. And the conversation just kind of went on. And then later on in the conversation, that gentleman said, gosh, it was kind of crazy. A couple weeks ago, I got into a really bad car accident where his truck and his trailer kind of TP'd, and it was absolutely horrible, and he should have been killed. But he actually walked away from that car accident without a scratch on his body. And he didn't realize that that was a harvest that he had reaped from the offering that he had given. So harvest can come in so many different ways. It may come back to you financially, but it may come back to you in a lot of other ways as well. So just be aware of all the gifts that God is giving you, all the opportunities, all of the inspiration, and all the wonderful people He's brought into your life in order to lead you in the right direction, to continue to reap your financial harvest and to make that happen for yourself. So I hope this inspired you to look at life a little differently, to open you up to some insights on how you can start to be more grateful, and how you can start to recognize the wonderful harvest that God has given you in your life, all around you, every minute of every day. So I'd love to hear about the wonderful harvests that you have been reaping, some things that you are absolutely grateful for, and some miracles that you're seeing in your life that God is giving you. And if there's any challenges or struggles, I would love to hear that too, to see if there's any way that I could help you. If this has helped you, please share this video. Please comment on this video. Please give this gift to other people, because the Word of God is truly, truly powerful. So stay tuned for the next video on our next chapter in 31 Reasons Why People Don't Receive Their Financial Harvest. So enjoy, and God bless.